Alright, hello everybody. Welcome guys, welcome to the live stream. Thank you all very much for joining. Welcome. I hope we're gonna have a wonderful time in today's live stream, of course. Let me make sure everything is looking great here. Let me make sure everything is running smoothly. We should be having our notifications back on, of course, for the members that are joining on the live stream. Hopefully this is gonna be showing up at the top of the screen. As I kind of messed it up in the past. Not sure exactly what I did. I think I kind of know what I did there. I kind of messed up, and now we're not going to have them blurred out anymore. But hopefully they're going to be working out and showing up for all the members showing up, of course, because those are kind of like a shout-out system that I want to have at the top of the screen. Let's see how that goes. But that being said, guys, thank you all very much for joining. Welcome. Hopefully we're going to have a wonderful time today in the live stream. And I see a lot of members in the chat already joining in. This is looking great. I'm loving this. Of course, I'm going to be trying, as you guys know, in today's live stream, I'm going to be trying to build up the crane system that we normally have in Sneaky Sasquatch at the port. And I'm trying to build that up because I'm quite curious to see how that is going to work. I kind of tried a little bit to try to figure out a system and see if I'm going to be able to actually make it work. I guess we're going to have to wait and see if that's going to do its thing. If not, then I'm going to keep on doing my best thing, of course, to try to figure it out. Now, if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about and what I'm going to be trying to build, this is what I'm going to try to build. Let me actually activate it right here. Okay, so this is the crane, right? This is the crane system that I'm actually trying to build up. I'm probably also going to have to build up the crates themselves that we're going to be able to pick up, lift up, and move from side to side. But the crane system is going to be what I'm going to be trying to build in today's live stream. Hopefully this goes well, of course. I've gotten pretty good at building stuff in Dreams lately. So it shouldn't really be that difficult to do. As I was saying, I did test out some things here and there to try it out and see how it works. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Hey Ben Spouse, welcome buddy. Stantin, the main reason I am a member is not to give money to perks, but to give money so you can make more videos. Thank you very much, Ben. Thank you very much, buddy. That's really kind of you, and that's really great to hear. Because that is definitely the reason why I am making videos, just because I want to make videos that you guys want to see. And of course, your support is what I need in order to keep this going. It definitely helps quite a lot. Maddie, same here. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for all the support. I'm definitely going to come back at Tiny Sasquatch to build it some more. I'm going to have to also do a little bit of programming on Tiny Sasquatch off camera to try to figure out some things. And of course, Mateo as well. Thank you very much, guys. Really awesome to see you guys being members. Really loving the support. Hey Tao, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream, guys. Alright, so as you guys know, when you're building stuff in Dreams, all you're creating is just some simple creations over here. I already started one, which is gonna be this one. I did a little bit of a test here. As you guys can see, this is kind of like a test crane that I wanted to see if the system really works and if it's gonna be doable. It's nothing really impressive, but in today's live stream, we're gonna be doing exactly the one from Sneaky Sasquatch that we are just about to see. If you guys want to switch to camera 2, go ahead and try to do that, because you might be able to see a part of the other screen that I have. Right, I do have the crane showing up. So let me see if this one is gonna be visible in camera 2. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. 3 more months, Stantin, for 2 years. Oh my god, man. I'm definitely gonna have to make more perks, Mateo, so that you guys can take advantage of some more different icons the more you're actually gonna be a member. So I'm definitely gonna have to add those as well, so you guys can also become members. Yeah, definitely have to do that for sure. Loving the camera to changes there. Man, I think this is the first time we're seeing so many members during the live stream. I think you guys cannot really see my other screen, so let me actually... There you go. You guys can see the crane over here that we're going to be trying to build. I'm just opening this one on the other screen so I can actually look at it, as I'm trying to build it on the main screen here, of course, so you guys can also see it. So, let's just see how that is going to go, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of members here. I think this is the first time we're seeing so many members in the live stream. Awesome. All right, well, so first thing is first, of course, we are going to have to start with building up the base. The base is pretty simple, of course. The base is just gonna be, I guess, something like this. Let me also get the grid on. The base is gonna be just a simple concrete slab like this. Maybe we can make it like a little bit gray. Yeah, sure. All right. So we're just gonna have a simple slab. This one's gonna be a rough slab. Just like that. I'm also gonna try to position it properly. Alright. Let me also try to modify it a little bit so it's not gonna be that big. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the proper size for it. There we go. It is sitting on the floor. It is positioned straight up. And I think the size that we want. I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to bring in tiny Sasquatch over here to kind of try to figure out what the proper size is gonna have to be, right? For this crane. I'm just gonna have to kind of make it tall, of course. But at the moment, let me bring tiny Sasquatch over. So let me look for my creations. We got tiny, or should I look for Sasquatch? Sas. There we go. We got mini Sasquatch. I think this is the last one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure this is the last one. It's loading in right now. Alright, and if I try to play with... Oh, I don't want to use the crane. This is a test for the crane. Let me actually turn off the crane here for a second. Oh, never mind. Turn that off. No, let me just grab all of these, put them in a folder, and turn them off so I don't interact with them anymore. Alright, so this crane size might be... Yeah, it might be the right size, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It might be the right size. The crane is too fat. Yeah, the crane in Sneaky Sasquatch is definitely quite big for sure. So we are gonna have to wait and see how well that goes. At the same time, we gotta jump back in here now, because I'm just gonna use one shape in order to rebuild this, and then I'm gonna paint it up. So for this to work, let's just choose a cylinder next, which is going to be a kind of like a dark gray cylinder, I guess, for this one. And it's gonna definitely have to be kind of like this, I think. Gonna have to make sure what the right size is gonna be. It's probably gonna have to be a little bit bigger. All right. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to understand what's happening here, since if you never went inside dreams, of course. But I guess it's pretty entertaining to kind of see something getting built up from scratch and then seeing the end result. I kind of like that part of seeing something getting built. Similar to, I don't know, let's say maybe Minecraft videos where there's all those time-lapse video where people are just building some crazy structures in Minecraft, and you know that you would never be able to build that that thing ever in your life. But I guess it's quite entertaining to watch it. Alright, so this is the bottom part. I guess I could... Nope. Yeah, I guess I could try to make this one a little bit bigger, to be honest. I kind of moved it a little bit off, and because of that, I'm not sure exactly where the middle is, so I'm going to have to redo it. Just trying to make sure I position this exactly in the middle. I guess that kind of works like this. I don't think it's gonna have to be bigger. I think this is gonna be the right size. Sits at the computer just to build a tiny giant base in Minecraft. Yeah, there are some really crazy builds in Minecraft out there, and I absolutely love watching those for sure. This will probably pretty long? Yeah, probably. Okay, let me get this one also like that and make it smaller, because this is gonna have to be the other base at the bottom over here. Also have to make sure it is centered, because I'm not sure if it is. I wish, one thing that I would absolutely love to have in Dreams are grids. I mean, I know we have this grid, right? But I wish we also have like snap to grids or snap lines and stuff like that. That will make things so much easier when you're trying to create perfect stuff, of course. Okay, this is gonna have to be kind of like about here, I think, or maybe a little bit taller. I know a lot of people were asking me if I am gonna build other structures in dreams, such as not structures, but more like locations, right? Such as the port area or the island. I'm not really planning on building the entire port, although I think the most difficult parts about building the port is Stinky Sasquatch might, of course, or Tiny Sasquatch, I should say, might of course be the crane itself and the forklift, because all the rest of the stuff are just simple buildings that are pretty easy to make, including the fence. We already have a fence and stuff like that, but yeah. Alright, I think this should be right, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think this should be right. Okay, in that case, next up we are gonna have to add in another one, but this time we're gonna have to go for, let me make the grids, and this is gonna be like an orangish color like that, right? Make this bigger, make this one smaller. And I think it's gonna have to be positioned like this. And I think I already got it centered up in one shot. There we go. Perfect. All right, and this is gonna have to be pretty tall, of course. This is the reason why we have Sasquatch over, because we kind of want to see the difference between Sasquatch and how tall the crane is gonna be. So up to here, I think it kind of is a little bit too small. So I'm gonna be guessing maybe that size should do. Keep in mind, we're also gonna have like 2 more pieces on top of this, right? We're gonna have like another thing I'm gonna jig on top of this, and then we're gonna have the big crane itself, which is gonna make the actual crane like tall to about here, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we can make the pipe even taller if you want to. We can always make it smaller, but let's just leave it like this for now, and we are gonna modify it a little bit. Hey, Sad Queen, welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining, guys. I don't know, you guys tell me, before the update for Sneaky Sasquatch, how many coins were we getting before? Because I actually did a little bit of burglary in Sneaky Sasquatch right now, and I got like a chest that had 5,000 coins and one that had 4,500. So did we actually get that in the past before the update? Because I know that in the past, I used to update some, I used to steal from the port, and I got like one chest that had 2,500 coins and one that had only 2,000 coins. So they definitely doubled it. But I'm not exactly sure if that happened before the update or not. So I'm not quite sure exactly yet. But you guys let me know. Alright, next up, another thing that we gotta add are the bolts. So let me try to add in the bolts over here. So in order to add the bolts, let me go for a color like this. Let me choose this size, this shape actually, because this looks great as a bolt. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good actually. Yeah, this looks actually really good. So let me get the bolt over here. They changed it in the update because it's so, yeah, they did change it, Mateo. That's true. I noticed that as well, but I was not 100% sure. That's why I wanted you guys to let me know, because I also feel like they changed it. And man, they're giving us so many coins now compared to how many they were giving us in the past. I absolutely love that though. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. All right, hold up. This one is going to have to go over here, I guess. Let's grab another one and take it to this side. Oh, I think I messed it up. And another one on this side. All right, there we go. We got a few bolts. I think I need more though. 4 bolts are definitely not enough to hold up this thing. Thank you very much, Gamer. Thank you very much, buddy, for that. Thank you for the support. I absolutely love making good content for you guys, and I'm also loving it that the new year has arrived. 2023 is here, and this is going to be the first live stream of 2023. I'm definitely planning on making even more live streams as we keep on going here. And hopefully... Actually, let me leave it as it was and just place it over here. And try different types of live streams as well as we keep on going with the year, to be honest. Why not? More Fortnite live streams, more Dreams live streams, and more Sneaky Sasquatch live streams. That is definitely a plan. Alright, let's play this one about, I guess, over... Oh god, I think I moved it too much. Don't bet the crane is going to be so cool. I bet the crane is going to be so cool. Yeah. Hopefully it will. Hopefully it will. And I will also make it functional as well. I'm not just gonna build it so that it's visible. I'm also gonna make sure that we can also control it with the controller. Okay, place this one about here. And we have the bolts in. Now, one thing that I could do, I just could jump in the settings of it and make this out of metal like this. I mean, this is a metal after all. I mean, look at the texture, though. This looks really beautiful like this, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like I kinda like it like this is more. What do you guys feel? Of course, we can make it like a shiny metal, or we can make it like a like this type of metal. Which one do you guys like best? Do you guys like the brushed up metal like this, or do you like the shiny metal like this? I don't know which one to choose, though, to be honest. I kind of like the both of them a lot. All right, let me make a poll, actually, because it's a little bit difficult to understand which one, guys, you want. So let's start a... No, not a Q&A. I want to start a poll here. A lot of people are saying shiny, though, but I'm still going to make a poll. So, shiny metal or brushed matte metal? How should it be? Alright, ask the community. There we go. You guys choose. As you guys are choosing, I'm actually gonna keep on building this and see what the votes are saying. But I see, yeah. I mean, the votes are kind of in between, I guess. But we're gonna have to wait and see how the votes are going. All right, so kind of liking it. I don't know which ones you guys are going to choose, but I'm gonna make it whatever you guys are choosing. I kind of like this a lot, to be honest, the brushed one. But I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Stantin, a person is asking for the scooter. Where are they? I'm guessing they're asking for a scooter in Sneaky Sasquatch, right? Because I haven't built any scooters in my game, in Tiny Sasquatch. But if you're trying to find a scooter and get it for yourself, you gotta do the Spaghetti Guy missions. And once you do it, he's gonna give you one of his scooters. That's for Sneaky Sasquatch, of course. Celine, can I play on PC? Are you talking about Tiny Sasquatch or Sneaky Sasquatch? Because Sneaky Sasquatch you cannot play on PC, no. Sneaky Sasquatch is only available on Mac computers, iPhones, iPads, and so on. Alright, next up, what we gotta do is get ourselves another one of these shapes. This time I'm gonna go... Hold up, let me choose this. Let me choose this. And for the color, again, we gotta go for this grayish color, right? Yeah. And this one's gonna have to be kind of about here. 2, 3, 4. Alright, this one actually is going to have to be... Yeah, I think it is actually the right way. Just need to go a little bit deeper in here. And try to position it properly. Alright, there we go. So that's going to be kind of the base where we're going to actually place the actual crane on top of it. Hey, Jesus! Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Welcome. When do you think we'll be finished with this project? Hibu, I'm not quite sure exactly. I just took quite a bit of a break. Too much of a break, to be honest, from building it. And I definitely have to come back at it. Oh my god, the votes are so split. We got 25 votes so far, and Shiny Metal is currently winning. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how that goes. And Brushed Up Metal is at 44%. StantinGaming, I got 8 friends. Oh, you got 8 friends finally in Sneaky Sasquatch. Good job, buddy. Man, making friends in Sneaky Sasquatch is so much work. So much work. You cannot play Tiny Sasquatch. Oh, Tiny Sasquatch on PC? No, Tiny Sasquatch only on PlayStation. Either 4 or 5. But of course, it's not out yet. I haven't finished it. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Alright, so then we need like another surface over here, which is going to be kind of like a square surface. So let me choose another shape. This time is going to be the rounded square, which is this bad boy. And this one is actually going to be the color orange. This one. All right, let me see how this goes. First of all, though, we gotta make it smaller. Kind of like about, I guess, here. And next up, I gotta move it higher. Yeah, and I think I need it even larger than this. One? Yeah, I think this is good. This looks good. This looks good. All right, so this is kind of gonna be the base for, the top base for the crane itself. And of course, the shiny metal is currently winning. So since all of you have voted on shiny metal, let's just make it shiny. We are gonna leave the votes on and see if they're gonna change as we keep on going with the live stream. But so far, this is how it's looking with the shiny metal. Let me also get rid of this so we can see better. Look at that. Oh man, this looks so good. Yeah, it's definitely way more relaxing, Ben, for sure. When you're doing the missions for friends, it's definitely way more relaxing to just simply do them as you go. You don't really have to hurry up to do them as much. Yeah, I feel like that is the best way to do it for sure. Definitely the best way to do it. Wait, you still need to add a ladder. Yeah, I know. We finished up the base. Now we have to add a ladder from this point all the way to the bottom. So that is also going to be something we're going to be adding here. So in order to add the ladder, I'm still going to make it the same shape. Now, the reason I'm making this the same shape, as you guys can see as I'm moving this, is just the same shape. The reason I'm doing all of it in the same structure instead of just creating different structures, because this is not going to take that much memory, right? It's currently saying 41 graphics memory, but I have a feeling this is because of the other shape that we have, and also Sasquatch over here, not because of the crane itself. I think you can change your votes, Ivy Girl. I'm not 100% sure if you can. Tao, you're already mayor, Sneaky Sasquatch. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job. Now, I may need to... Actually, I just want to see how this is going. Let me try to make the ladder here. I'm still going to make it out of this material, I guess. The same piece. It's going to have to be the ladder. Let me just make the ladder full black. Just like that. And let me just grab a cylinder. When am I doing a Fortnite live stream? Not quite sure. I'm not really having that much fun with Fortnite this season, to be honest. I don't really enjoy the guns at all. I've also been talking about this in my Discord as well. Me not enjoying the guns in the new season of Fortnite. All right, so the ladder needs to go all the way up. And as you guys can see, it's already going through the platform at the top, through the platform. So I think I'm gonna have to move it a little bit to the right. So let me try to move it a little bit this way. There we go. It has to be connected, of course, because it has to be connected to it. But I guess, yeah, this is looking great. Let me move this one a little bit this way as well. So it's probably gonna be like this. And then we're gonna have to connect them together. I got coffee. You got coffee? I got tea. Hold up. Let me actually drink a little bit of tea because I just finished making it. Caramel tea. So good. One thing that I gotta do, I think I gotta make these two a little bit taller. So let me raise them up a little bit here. And just like that. Dexam, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Caramel coffee. That sounds really good. All right, and if I jump into Sasquatch and I go next to the ladder, definitely looks like the proper size for our Sasquatch buddy, for sure. All right, let's keep it going. So next up, we gotta just make a lot of these bars straight up like this. And making these bars is actually gonna be really easy. We also have to make them smaller for the steps themselves. There we go. And a little bit longer. Just like that. All right, and now all we gotta do is just multiply them a couple of times. But let me go all the way up with them here. It's gonna be the last step. And look at that. It's that easy to make a ladder. There we go. This is why I love Dreams so much. Making stuff in Dreams is just the easiest. I do want more though. So let me make sure I have kind of like that. All right. Is it functional? Hibu? I'm guessing you're talking about the actual crane over here, right? I am going to be making it functional, yes. At the moment, I'm just building the foundation of it. I'm just building the structure of it, and then I'm going to make it functional as well. Nice setup. Thank you, buddy. It's still not done. I'm not really the... oh, the ladder, is it functional? It's not functional, I'm just building right now. I'm just building the structure, but I will make it functional. All I'm going to have to do is, of course, an animation for Sasquatch to actually kind of move his hands and legs as he's trying to climb it. It's not really the most difficult thing to do. It's definitely doable, so I will have to do it, but I'm just going to try to build it up right now, and then I'm going to also make it functional so Sasquatch can actually climb on it. But yeah, at the moment, just making the actual look of it. And then I'm going to also focus on making the crane itself move. Now, we are done with this part. If you guys are watching on this screen right here, we're trying to build the crane itself. So we're going to be focusing on the top part of the crane. Let me move this right over here as well. For some reason, only Mateo is getting that shout-out notification. So apparently this notification you guys are seeing at the top for Mateo right now that just appeared. For some reason, it's only showing up for Mateo, so I'm not quite sure exactly why that's happening. It should also work for other members, or it should also work for all the members. So yeah, something's definitely messed up with my Sammy program. So I'm going to have to figure it out and try to fix it up because it's so annoying. Save. Save. I'm not sure exactly why it's doing that. Reset Sammy, save, and I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how that goes. Do I like dogs? Yes, I definitely prefer dogs than cats, for sure. Oh, there we go. Maddie got a notification as well. So I think I just fixed it. I think I just fixed it with one click there. Not sure exactly what was happening there. Will that be a purple light command? I think there is. I mean, it's pink. It kind of is the same with purple if you use pink. If you use the command pink. Hey, Ben. Welcome. Now the notifications are finally showing up for the members, so I finally fixed it. I had some issues with these notifications at the top of the screen, so apparently now they're working. Did it change to pink? Yes, it did. Awesome. All right, so where's the green light commands? I mean, you just type in green. It should work. But of course, it's not changing this light right behind me. I think it's actually, yeah, it is changing this light behind me. All right, so we gotta start working on the top side now. I've never been to Turkey. No, I've never been to Turkey. I wouldn't mind coming to Turkey for sure. So for the top part, we are gonna have to start moving quite a couple of things, not just the so this one's gonna have to be a different shape. So to make this work, let me first of all copy the entire thing. Then I'm gonna jump into it and I'm gonna start removing some things. We don't need the ladder anymore. We don't need, actually I could just use this piece. Nah, I'm just gonna make a cylinder actually. Let me remove the ladder. Alright, so what we need here is going to be another one of these things, but it's gonna have to be a little bit bigger, I think. Hey, Crazy Bull, welcome, buddy, welcome. You used to be Heman Gupta. Ah, you changed your name. You guys change your names so much. It's so difficult to keep track of you guys. Tao, you just you're playing Fortnite while you're watching? That's so cool, buddy. interesting that you guys can actually concentrate while you're playing Fortnite. When I'm playing Fortnite, I cannot really do anything else because I'm kind of a really competitive person myself. So when I'm playing Fortnite, I want to make sure I win. Okay, so this thing is going to rotate the entire platform at the top. But I think I should probably make it a little bit bigger. That is a little bit too big though, so... No, that's not gonna work. Let me make sure I make this one a little bit smaller then. Kind of about this size. It is centered, thankfully. Thankfully and hopefully. So there's Son, you also changed your name to DVB. Awesome. Okay, buddy. Thank you very much for joining again, guys. Thank you very much. And welcome, of course. Does purple work? I mean, as I was saying, only color pink works, but it is kind of a purple color. I could set it to purple as well, but the reason I'm not setting it to purple is because the change, the light is not that intense, so that's why you're not gonna even notice it. Alright, next up, we are gonna have to bring in, as you guys are actually seeing on the screen, or you should be able to see on this screen right here. I'm gonna try to make this whole huge part. So this one's actually gonna be a rectangle that I'm then gonna have to cut out a few pieces of it. So let's try to do this. Let me try to bring no, I'm actually gonna make a complete rectangle here using this one and using the orange color. Let me also try to center this down, as I'm gonna try to reshape it and place it exactly as we need it to look like. Okay, let us see here. So this is gonna be a square, and from this square I'm then gonna try to make it into a rectangle. I guess it's gonna have to be like kind of like this size, maybe. Sure. So this is the same shape? Yes, it is. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm not making multiple shapes here for these structures that are about to move. Ooh, you got a PS5 for Christmas. That is such a good gift. Hopefully you're enjoying it, buddy. Hopefully you're enjoying it. The PS5 is amazing. Now, if you guys are really curious about the colors, in order to be able to see the colors you guys are changing, we should switch to... Let me see if I can. Why am I not switching? We need to switch to camera 1. There we go. And when you guys are going to change the colors now, they're going to be more visible because the color that you're seeing right now behind me, that is the color that you guys are able to change. Alright. So this is where we're going to be going up the ladder. You know what I'm noticing? I'm noticing one issue. This crane should be pretty large. For the size of it, this way it should be like that, but here it should be a little bit bigger. And when you rotate, you need to rotate on this position instead. So maybe I should have this one like 1, 2, 1, 2 this way. Yeah, but it needs to be a little bit bigger. So because of that, I may need to change the position of the ladder. So let me move this ladder and change it a little bit further. Gonna have to do a few changes here and make it bigger. Unfortunately, it has to be done. Right, there we go. This is gonna have to go. Nope. This has to go here. This one needs to come here. And just like that. Okay, there we go. Remove that and place this one here. All right, there we go. Much better. I want to migrate accounts. I've been using the family iPad for YouTube since years now. Even when I got my own email account last year. Yeah, you should try to do it, I guess. Alright, can we make this a little bit bigger? Maybe like this? I mean, I guess we can, but I also have to make sure I position it properly. Just to make sure it's centered up. Alright, much better. Having this platform being a little bit better, I feel like it is what I need to do. Oh, you don't know what to do with your member one because it's tied up to your account. I get it now. Yeah, I get it. And the problem is you cannot really migrate your Google accounts to another one. I don't think you can. You might be losing your 1-year membership. Of course, you can of course become a member on the other account as well. Again, but you're not gonna have the 1-year member icon for sure. Yeah, that's true. Steal the family account and make them make one. make them make new ones. Oh, that's funny. Alright, this looks so much better having the ladder here, to be honest. Because also by doing that, I can also now go ahead and make this one larger. Alright, much better. Okay, let me remove that one. Alright, I think I kind of like it like this. One thing that we got to do for this one, as I'm looking at the back, let me actually turn this video on here. Try to understand how this animation goes. So when this is rotating, yeah, it feels like the back of the crane, it's longer than the front. Oh no, I think it's kind of the same, to be honest. Although it kind of feels like the back of the crane is a little bit longer than the front, or maybe it's just my imagination. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Alright, anyway. Alright, so this is the part that we need, right? Now, if I just simply grab one of the chips just to test this out and see how it goes. And I need actually rotation chip. Rotate. Play this bad boy here, and now if I play it, as you guys can see, it's rotating, but it's rotating the wrong way. It needs to rotate the other way around. So let me just grab this, like that. Okay, and now, look at that, it's rotating. And it's of course rotating the entire thing. So that is what I need. All right, perfect. Hey Randy, welcome buddy, welcome, don't worry about it. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, so, what we gotta do here is, let me actually rotate this one a little bit more to the side. So I can see the side of it more. Okay. So from this part, we gotta bring in another one of these. And place it about here. Okay. I finally can play Sneaky Sasquatch. Interesting. So you finally got yourself an iPad or iPhone that allows you now to play it. Alright, get this one over here. There we go. We need another one like that and place on top of these ones. Of course, it's gonna have to be longer to connect here. Right. And another one here. You guys are going crazy with the cameras, eh? Let me try to see. This one's gonna have to connect about here somewhere, which means we're gonna have to rotate it quite a bit. So because of that, I'm gonna actually remove this tool instead. So I can go ahead and rotate this one properly. Let me make sure I make it long enough, though. War of cameras. Not War of the Worlds, War of the Cameras. Alright, there we go. Move it about here. And of course, we also have to make it kind of like longer here. Okay, there we go. One more thing that we got to do. I think I got to chop down the sides of it. Or maybe not. Let's just leave it like that. This one needs to connect to about here. Okay, perfect. But if I do that, I also have to make it again a little bit longer. All right. And also position it over here as well. Let me grab the grid and snap it into place. Wait, are you only building the crane in this video? Yes, only the crane. We're going only with the crane for now, just because, as I was saying, I'm not really planning on building up the entire port in Sneaky Sasquatch. I'm just focusing right now on trying to build up the crane, make it work as well, not only build it and see how it looks. I also want to make sure it also functions as a crane. And we're gonna have to wait and see how that goes. Okay, so this is kind of the crane system. All right. We do have to expand the back of it here, to be honest. We definitely have to expand the back of it. So in order to expand the back of it, we're gonna have to bring another piece. Just like that. And bring it over to this side. I'm gonna have to edit a little bit. Come on, buddy. Kind of like about here. Okay. And then we're gonna have to make like 2 cuts in it. One cut over here. And another one on this side. Okay, is it similar? It should be. Yeah, it looks good. Right, that's good. Then this piece that we added here is gonna have to come to this side next. And for this part, it's gonna have to be a little bit different. It's gonna have to be gray, first of all. Can I change the color of it? No. I'm gonna have to just make a brand new one, I guess. Alright, let me grab a darker gray. There we go. Dreams is really cool for sure, especially if you kind of like, or at least you want to try to make games. Man, I think Dreams is amazing. Dreams is such an amazing tool that allows you to do that. And if you get good at it, then maybe you're gonna be able to make your own game in other programs. You're gonna be able to learn like other programs such as Unity and Blender and stuff like that, and be able to make games and sell them on Steam through PC. Okay, and another one here, I guess. Just playing around with the settings here, trying to make something look interesting. Right, not bad. So this one's gonna be the front. This is gonna be the back. But so far so good. You made an iPhone game. What you made it in, Maddie? Alright, so we also have to cut a piece in this one to allow a little bit of gray as well to be visible. Either that or I can simply paint it, to be honest. But I kind of like the idea of cutting holes through this. So let me do this maybe. one. And another one here. Gotta make sure I don't cut too much though. Alright, let's customize the cut here. So that's gonna go all the way that way. All the way this way. And I already see a problem, which means this needs to move a little bit like that. It's not bad. Alright, try to grab this cut. Go. And now add a cut all the way to this side. Just like that. There we go. Awesome. And this is where I'm going to place all the pieces, right? All the pieces of the actual crane itself. I feel like I got to move a few things around though. So first of all, let me move this once. And this one as well. This one as well. I think I also have to make it a little bit bigger as well. Just like that maybe. Ooh, I don't like that. In that case, I'm gonna make this one a little bit bigger. Alright, awesome. Alright, now if you guys are wondering, in here I'm gonna place all the pieces of the actual crane itself. That's what I'm trying to build. Now, what I'm noticing by looking at the video from that I recorded here is that we also have kind of like a piece over here, kind of like a railing, a grayish railing. So let me also add in the railing as well, which is gonna be kind of like gray. It's gonna have to be a lighter gray, and this bad boy is gonna go on this side. I think it's gonna be like half of this shape. Or maybe like that, yeah. This looks good. Alright, there we go. It is gonna have to have pieces in it, of course. So first of all, let me try to figure out how tall we want this to be and everything, and then I'm gonna cut holes through it. Alright. You're gonna play Roblox after this. Today I was actually having a little bit of fun in Roblox myself, which I normally don't do. Because you guys know that we have the ability to go into studio mode in Roblox, right? There is Roblox Studio. And apparently you can also create stuff in Roblox Studio, kind of like similar to what we're doing right now in Dreams. If you guys would like me to actually create Sneaky Sasquatch in Roblox, let me know in the chat. I'm curious. I'm curious what you will all say. Also, apparently everybody voted on shiny metals, so I guess we're gonna vote end up the poll here. I don't play Roblox, no. I just played a little bit at times, tested it out a little bit, but I don't really go like crazy into Roblox. I'm not really a huge fan of Roblox. No, what I want to do is actually resize this one a little bit, but I cannot grab that piece. Right, let me do this then. Bring this one over. Do the same over here. And same for this one. All right. Now, if I go into this one, I just bring it over here. I think this is gonna have to... I mean, not sure exactly how long we gotta do this one. This one is not really important part of the crane, so I'm not gonna even bother too much about it. But what I know is that this is kind of like a railing on the side of it, and it is gonna have to have some holes inside. So let me replace this and kind of make like a grid. I mean, I guess... like this it works. Yeah, I guess this kind of works. Let me place another one here. Why is it going so crazy? Let me try to change it then. Grab it like that. Grab another piece and bring it over here. There we go. That's what I wanted. And with that, I'm also going to change these ones as well. There's one. I think we can place actually 3 of these cuts in here. Just like that. That looks good. Okay. And next up, we need another one. Out on this side. Which I'm probably going to leave just one over here, to be honest. And also bring one more over here, or maybe 2. Can we squeeze 2? I wonder. That would be great. Or at least 1. Alright, so that is a little bit of a railing system that we have on the crane. Perfect. Next up, of course, we're gonna need the wheels. Now, the wheels are gonna have to be separate pieces from the actual build itself. But before I start making the wheels, let me start adding in a few more pieces over here, because we do have a few more things on this side by the looks of it. It's kind of like a box, I guess. I'm not sure how big this is, but this is gonna kind of depend on the size of the actual wheels that are gonna be spinning the cables in the crane. So let me just make it like this for now and leave it like that. Do I play Bee Swarm Simulator on Roblox? As I was saying, I'm not playing Roblox, so no. I'm not really playing Roblox. Okay, next up. I did jump out of the whole shape, right? So this one is one piece, thankfully. It's not multiple pieces, it's just one. And this thing is gonna rotate constantly. What we need to add here is the actual spinning wheels. So the spinning wheels are gonna be different shapes. So, let me activate this. And let me add in a few cylinders. So we got one cylinder. This one's gonna be a metal, but it's not gonna be shiny. This one's gonna be a little bit different. And for the shape, for the color of it, actually, it's gonna be grayed up like that. Donuts! I'm not a big fan of donuts, actually. I mean, I kind of like some type of donuts, but not all type of donuts. Alright, so this is gonna have to be placed on a pedestal. And it is gonna have to be connected to this box that I created on the left side. It's not gonna be connected to the ground, so it's gonna have to be a little bit raised up, like that. Alright. It is gonna have to be big up to about here, I guess. So this is where the cable system is gonna be located, and the cable itself, making its way all the way to the top of the crane. Works for now. Let me bring in another one. Try to make this one a little bit bigger and also resize it, just like that. Make sure I also resize this one a little bit. You're just about to see why I'm doing this, because we're gonna have to make some holes inside this wheel. What am I using to see the crane in 3D? I just recorded a little bit of a tiny sneaky Sasquatch, and then I got that recording so I can see it on the right side of the screen here. And now I'm actually building this in Dreams. I'm not able to kind of see it. I'm just able to actually rebuild it from scratch. It does take a little bit of practice and work in order to kind of learn how Dreams works, but it is not that difficult to do things in Dreams. That's why I kind of like Dreams so much. And of course, I am using a controller, as you guys can see, in order to build this. I'm not using it on mouse and keyboards, which is kind of crazy, to be honest. I think we gotta also raise this up a little bit because it was kind of touching the ground. Right, now we should be all good. Okay, there we go. Hey Cameron, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, Cameron. So this is one of the wheels. We're gonna have to duplicate this one on the right side, but for now, I'm also gonna have to make another thingamajig, which is gonna be the support that's gonna hold this up. So let us see here. This one, I think I'm gonna actually make it straight up as well, but I want it to be shiny metal. I want it to be a little bit different. Okay. This one's gonna have to be, I guess, kind of like that. Right, not bad. And from here, I also need another shape, which is gonna be a triangle. I'm really curious to see what other plans the devs have for Dreams. Of course, I know that the community for Dreams is pretty loud when they're asking for stuff. Unfortunately, the devs are not really providing that many updates for Dreams that we're requesting. They're kind of a little bit slow at providing what everybody wants, such as multiplayer. I know that a lot of Dreams creators are requesting for multiplayer for Dreams, which is unfortunately not something we have in Dreams at the moment. I don't really care for multiplayer that much, though, personally, to be honest. Okay, there we go. So this is gonna hold the wheels in place, I guess, and get them spinning, just like that. As you guys can see, it does have kind of like a piece up there, holding it in place. And we are gonna need, actually, we don't need one over here because this other part is held by this entire box, which I'm actually gonna jump into right now. Try to make it a little bit taller and like that. Okay. Also gonna make another one here, a little bit bigger. Now let's customize it a little bit as well. Wait, why can't I see it? Right, so it is bigger there, and this side it's a little bit too much, and for this side it's a little bit too much as well. Right, just trying to understand how adding a few details to the actual crane itself at the top, but so far so good. Let me also bring Sneaky Sasquatch over here. Alright, so the size of the crane actually, to be honest, looks pretty good. Definitely looks like the proper size that it should be. This is kind of where Sasquatch is going to have to sit and control the crane itself from this part over here. So I think we got the sizing right, to be honest. It doesn't really look that bad. Alright. I mean, if you think about it, Sasquatch, Sneaky Sasquatch is actually a 3D game. The fact that when you're, for example, you're driving the forklift or moving the crane, you're actually seeing the crane itself moving in a 3D space, right? It is 3D, but because the developers decided on making it kind of like this, giving it this flat look, and also giving the cameras, having the cameras all the way at the top, looking at the kind of like only one side of the map, I guess, in Sneaky Sasquatch, that's why it kind of feels like Sneaky Sasquatch is not 3D, but Sneaky Sasquatch is 3D. It's just top down, yeah, and also visible from a side view. Yeah, it's kind of like a 3D top down, I guess we can call it. All right, so let me jump into build mode here a little bit. What we're gonna have to do is add like some rope pieces to this entire system. Ralphie, do a pool of what? Did you ask me anything and I didn't notice? Because I'm not sure exactly what you're asking to see a pool of. Right, next up, let's grab the donut, since you guys are talking about donuts. And let me make some cables with it. The problem with this is that... How do I make this a little bit smaller though? Actually, I could just remove that, instead grab the filled donut and use this one as a cable. Okay, let me also grab the color black. There we go. And let us see here. So this one's gonna be kind of the cable that we're gonna be placing over on top of this and multiply it a couple of times. All right, is that right? It is not. Let me see if I can properly position this one so that we can see the cable from every point. We're seeing a little bit of it at the top and kind of around it a little bit as well. Yeah, I think it should be good. Make it smaller and bring it up a little bit more. Yeah, I think this should work. And the way we're gonna make here more cables by simply duplicating this one a couple of times, just kind of feel like there's a cable surrounding it, going it around and around, which means it's also gonna have to kind of be moved up a little bit. Hold up, let me try to get a different alignment here. Maybe like this. Gotta make sure at the bottom is also gonna be visible, not just at the top. Hey, don't worry about it, Maddie. Thank you very much for joining so far, buddy. Thank you very much. Donut wires. That's what we're trying to build, yeah. Man, there is a creator in Dreams that actually... I don't know how many of you guys seen the latest Pinocchio movie from Guillermo del Toro. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I absolutely love that movie. And it's actually using stop motion, the way he created it. It's so good. Stantin, the fox is bugged for me. Oh god. What type of fox? The fox that should give you missions in Sneaky Sasquatch? That is so annoying when bugs like that happen. There was also somebody that tried to change the names of their friends and the name of his friends in Sneaky Sasquatch, but he couldn't because there was nobody in the town hall. He also became mayor and now there's nobody in the town hall so he can change the name, so that's so annoying. I'm not done with the crane, buddy. I'm still building it. I'm guessing you left the stream and you came back. That's why you're asking. No, we're still building. We're building the cables right now on the actual crane system in the pulley. Alright, there we go. So is that gonna be kind of like the cables? Perfect. So when this thing is gonna spin up, it's gonna look like it's also kind of pulling the cables in. I think I need kind of like 2 more. Just like that. Alright, perfect. I'm actually building this in Dreams, Carol. I have a Dreams on PlayStation, and you can actually build stuff in Dreams. I could also try to make this one bigger. Try to make it better. Hold up, let me see here. How does this one look? Okay. Gotta make sure it looks okay on all sides though. Because when it's gonna rotate, It's gonna show us all the flaws. So now, for example, if I rotate this one, of course, it's not gonna rotate like this. It's gonna have to rotate perfectly in a circle. It's currently kind of going a little bit haywire, but that's fine. All right, and this is gonna have to kind of multiply a couple of times over the other cables. It's fine. Because again, as I was saying, we just want it to have like a little bit of a texture to make it feel like a cable. Go around this pulley system. At the moment, we're still working on the looks of it. I haven't started working on the actual system itself. But look at that. It does look more like a cable now. Oh yeah, that looks so good. And once you're done with this one, all you gotta do is, of course, first of all, you gotta make sure these are gonna be in one shape, I guess. Another thing that I gotta do, to be honest, hold up a minute. Let me remove this one. Let me also go ahead and grab this bad boy over here. And I want to bring it over to this side as well. I want to have the same system on that side, to be honest. That's what I'm trying to do. Let me also make sure I grab this. Actually, let's pull it in like that. Astroneer, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. We really enjoyed playing Astroneer in this channel, me and Mateo, for sure. It was a really interesting adventure. Actually, about Astroneer, guys, I have another kind of like Astroneer game that I'm thinking of playing on this channel. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know. We had a blast playing Astroneer, though. But currently, we're having more fun playing Grounded. Grounded has been one of my favorite games, for sure. It's just so good, in my opinion. Alright, so this one is done. What I gotta do here next is do a few cuts in here. So, how can we do this? Okay, let me grab... Actually, let me make this one black. Maybe like... Yeah, this gray should be better. What shape should I use here? Is Dreams in Apple Store? No, it's just PlayStation. Dreams is only for PlayStation. It's only created for the consoles, and that is because Dreams is owned by Sony. You know what? Let's do something else then. Let me try to go for a circle here. I guess this could work. Let me resize it. Just like that. Just because I'm trying to give this a little bit of textures, that's why I'm adding all these details. Right, this feels much, much better. Another thing that we gotta do is make sure we resize this as well. Let's go in there. And same for this shape as well. There we go. Feels much better now. Perfect. I'm loving it that you guys are enjoying the build here, guys. Thank you very much for joining. This is so cool. All right, so we have one of these. We gotta just duplicate this system, of course, which is... I'm gonna jump into both of them. I'm just gonna click and drag them over on this side, I guess, like that. Yeah, I think this kind of works. It's probably a little bit too far, so let me bring it in a little bit. And now, these two are in a single layer, just like that. All right, perfect. Okay, so one more thing that I'm noticing, we gotta add all the way in the middle here, or maybe even like over here we could add it. Yeah, because I think the actual crane itself is going to have to be a little bit to the right side, because on the left side here, we're going to have the spot where Sasquatch is going to have to stay in and control the entire crane itself. So I think I'm actually going to work on adding that. I think I'm going to add the spot over here where Sasquatch is sitting in, and then I'm going to focus on adding something else. So in order to do this one right, all I got to do is just jump into this shape, grab one of these shapes, make sure I grab orange. Just like that. Let me go ahead and resize this one to the size I want it to be, which is probably going to be about here. I'm also going to have to bring over Sasquatch again to make sure he's going to fit inside it, I guess, in this thing that I'm trying to build. Yeah, let me bring in Sasquatch. Come here, buddy. Oh, I don't want to copy you. I just want to pull you in. No, your fish just died. I'm not a big fish person, but I guess, sorry. May he rest in peace. Alright, so, Sasquatch. Oh god, I fell down. Dang it. Hold up. Let me bring it back up. Alright, so as I was saying, I deserve 20 mil subs. Oh god, 200 mil? Or billions? That is so much. I don't even know how I would actually organize myself if I had that many subs. That would be insane. That's a little bit too much. Yeah, I think this should be kind of the right size, but I am going to have to make it a little bit bigger. And of course, Sasquatch is also going to be sitting, so he's definitely going to fit. Now, I think this is, yeah, I think this is more like the size you want it to be. Just like that. And for the height, maybe a little bit taller. Although, as I was saying, Sasquatch is going to sit. Although, there's also going to be a sit in there. Let me actually move this entire crane in the screen so I can see him a little bit better there. How is the interior of it look like? I guess that is going to be all good. Let me zoom in. Yeah, I think I kind of understand what that's going to be looking like. All right. So this one is gonna have to be just a tiny bit larger. Next up, we need to add in a shape like this, of course. Yeah, I think this should work. Hold up. Pull this one down a little bit to the left. Perfect. And for the bottom, I guess about there should do. So we are of course gonna have to make let me grab this tool. We are gonna have to make a hole inside it so we can see what's happening. So in order to make a hole, I guess this should work perfectly if I do it like this, right? Yeah. I'll just make sure we add like a cabin inside. There we go. And for the bottom, I guess that'll do. And the cabin itself is gonna have to be a little bit deeper in. There we go. Awesome. How? Yeah, this looks great. All I gotta do is also do a cut on the side of it here. Yeah, that should be great. Yeah, we're building the seating area, of course, at the moment. We're also gonna need window over here. We're gonna need a window panel over here, and then of course I need to bring Sasquatch inside. It's not that bad. He's a little bit too tall, but as I was saying, if I'm gonna actually make him sit down, it's probably gonna be okay. Right? Let me see if I can actually make him sit down to try to figure this out. There we go, Sasquatch. Bend your knees, buddy. I guess that works for now. So if he is gonna sit like this, there we go. As you guys can see, his hair is not going through anymore. And he's, of course, gonna be kind of like about here. Position to be able to see underneath him as he's trying to control the crane itself. Okay, this looks really good actually. Hey Meetna, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Aw man, if Tiny Sasquatch was a real popular game, that would be cool, I guess. It would be, it of course would be popular only because of you guys. Because how much you guys are loving this Sasquatch game. That is the only reason it would actually be popular. Yeah, think about... Nope, I messed it up a little bit. Moved a little bit too much. There we go. And another cut about here. Wait, actually, can I copy this one so that I make sure it's the same? Let me grab this tool, make sure it's straight. There we go, just like that. We are gonna have to make a straight line here though, so that is a bit of an issue. So, in order to make this work, I think what I'm gonna have to do is something a little bit different. Let me remove this. Let me make like a piece over here. Let's see. Just like that. And make it longer as well. What's my favorite part of Sasquatch? Man, definitely the final chapter in Sneaky Sasquatch has been absolutely insane. I did not mind the fact that developers decided to go with making that kind of like boss battle. That was insane. Definitely something that the game did not have. And it felt a little bit weird, to be honest, having a boss battle in Sneaky Sasquatch. It definitely felt really, really weird. But I enjoyed it. I don't know, I really liked the idea of having a boss battle in Tiny Sasquatch. Of course, we were kind of expecting to have like a really epic battle in the end of the game there, right? And having like a boss battle was definitely the best way to do it, for sure. The developers definitely had a great idea with it, and I don't mind the idea that they had. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, the vitamin C and everything. Also the fact that I kind of guessed that the oranges are going to play an important part in the game. But nobody really knew exactly what role that would be. That was really awesome as well. Alright. And next up I gotta build... Hold up. Let me bring this one over. That's gonna go about, as I was saying, here. Right, and bring this one over here. And next up, all we gotta do is just make these cuts a little bit bigger. Just like that. I cannot make them too big because then they're gonna go through that, so I'm gonna have to pay attention there. There we go. I'm gonna actually remove this one as I'm gonna bring a different one over. Add in a different cut. this one is also gonna have to go a little bit deeper. We are on camera 2 already. Whoever changed that. Hold up, let me try to bring these pieces over so I can then make sure they're gonna look the same on this side. Make sure I get the proper tool. Right. There we go. I mean, I guess what I can do here is simply move this one lower, just like that, and copy it here as well. And another fix that we could have is just simply get this one higher. Yeah, right, same here. Go and fixed. All right, perfect. We got the holes for the windows. Awesome, that's what I wanted. Spoiler, chapter 5 of Sasquatch, there's a school coming. That would be cool. I would actually see a school in Sneaky Sasquatch. That would be so cool. Imagine, right? So what happened right now is that Sneaky Sasquatch is kind of getting accepted by the community of our town, of course. So he's also a mayor, but maybe a school would be a good idea because the people in the town, in order for them to accept them, they would want him to actually get like an education. So yeah, I actually kind of see that working, to be honest. Did I move to another apartment? No, it's the same one. It's the same one we saw in the live streams. It looks new? No, I think it's the same one. Yeah, it's definitely the same one. Definitely didn't change it. Maybe I just changed a few things that were around here. Maybe like the couch here isn't all the way back. That's why it looks a little bit different. And the kids will be new NPCs. Yeah, maybe we are gonna have like kids NPCs as well, such as the ones that we have in Tiny Sasquatch for sure. That would be a really good idea. Making the crane move would be the hard part. I don't think it will. I already kind of got the idea of how to make it, to be honest. And I'm definitely going to be able to do it. But first, before I'm going to jump into that one, let me actually finish the window here and everything. And then I'm going to try to do the crane system. So, let me... So, this is the entire thing. Also, this is going to have to be merged with these. There we go. So, all these are going to have to move together. Okay. Next. I just had to fix a little. Actually, this is messed up. There you go. That's causing more issues. I'm gonna leave it just as is then. Right. Anyway, as I was saying, making that this apartment is the same apartment. It's not a different one, because somebody was asking if I moved to a different apartment, but no, I didn't. It's the same one. What I gotta do here, though, is grab these two and put them a little bit this way, a little bit closer to this side. Okay. Are these shadows or... Oh, you know what this is? It's probably the cuts that I made, is it? Huh. Yeah, it's probably a shadow. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Okay, anyway, so we got this. Let me add in the windows then, as I was saying. In order to add the windows, though, I need to go inside this entire system here. And yeah, I think I gotta add them over here. So the windows are gonna have to be, I guess, white for now. Also bring in a little bit of this. I have to make sure it's the proper format of it. Okay, so let me place it in here first of all. Just like that. Okay. And then we're gonna have to focus on making it transparent. That's the whole idea behind these windows, of course. The thing about dreams, you cannot really make shapes transparent. You gotta kind of play around a little bit in order to actually make them transparent, right? So we do have this window over here. What we gotta do is just select it, transform it into convert to painting. But before I do that, hold up. Let me remove the Luma noise from it. There we go. And now select and make it convert to paint. So as you guys can see right now, it's kind of a little bit different. Edit painting. No, what I want to do is actually edit the settings of it. So there we go. We can now make it a little bit transparent. Just have like a little bit of a transparency of it. And now it kind of looks like a window. But I can definitely also go into the settings of it and play around with them a little bit more. For example, increase the size of them. Let me leave them straight up like that. Also, you can make kind of like more of them, right? This side is looking a little bit weird though. It's only 1%. Yeah, let's just leave it at 50% here. There we go. We got ourselves kind of like a window. It looks very weird, but that's kind of what you have to do when you're doing stuff in dreams. Second spoiler, multiplayer. Multiplayer would be amazing, but that's not really a spoiler. That's just stuff that people are requesting. It's not really like a spoiler, to be honest. It's just stuff that people would absolutely love to see in Sneaky Sasquatch. And I gotta be honest, I would also love to see multiplayers as well. Of course I would. I think multiplayer would be a great addition to Sneaky Sasquatch. And I would not mind to see that at all. Alright, we got 2 window panes. All I gotta do is just add one here at the bottom, and we should be good. So, again, let me make sure I go into this settings. Let's grab a white rectangle. Make it like this. Place it in position. Resize it. Okay. Make sure it's not gonna be too big. Just like that. Oh man, Tennessee, dude, thank you very much for that, buddy. That's really kind of you. Thank you for the kind donation, dude. Thank you. Thank you for the 9. Your support is always much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. Only moderators will play with me if we get multiplayer. They will have priority. So if there's gonna be a lot of moderators in the live stream, they're always gonna be able to play the game first before I get to play with others. But we don't really know if we're gonna get multiplayer. That's the thing. So you gotta be patient, I guess, because we don't really know if multiplayer is gonna actually be a thing or not. We're all hoping that it's gonna be a thing. And if they will add multiplayer, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. His feet are kind of going through the glass here. But I guess we can kind of fix that at one point by simply moving it a little bit to the back, making sure the seat is not gonna be... Okay, so this is gonna be another window, right? Let me make sure Sasquatch is gonna be a little bit moved to the back, so his feet don't go through the window anymore. There we go. So we're gonna have to make his seat over there, I guess. I could actually move him a little bit more to the back, just like that. All right, perfect. And next up, jump back in here. This is gonna be the window. Let me make sure I remove the noise, transform into painting. Just simply copy paste the setting from this one, which is gonna be one for this. And minus 150 for this one. All right, there we go. We got the window system for the cabin as well. I mean, it is kind of Sasquatch's baby for sure. It's tiny Sasquatch. All right, next up, let me jump inside the cabin. And the reason we want to work inside the cabin is because we now have to finish up making the seat where Sasquatch is gonna sit. And the seat is gonna have to be a little bit, I guess, grayish like that. Little Sasquatch or tiny Sasquatch, yeah. Kind of like Little Gator in the game that we played on the channel here a few days ago. All right, let's make the seat about here. Yeah, that looks great. Get this one back up like that. Make this one back here. Right, this one's gonna have to be the back side of the seat. So let's get this one to about over here. I think it's also kind of bent it a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, for the back of the seat. Or maybe he has like a pillow back there. I'm not 100% sure. So I think what we can do is simply move this one a little bit like that. There we go. The great thing about Dreams is that even if you're not good at building stuff in Dreams, you can always just play other creations, such as Tiny Sasquatch that I'm building, that other creators have built. And there are some really crazy creations out there being built by other creators. So yeah, you should definitely check out what other people are doing for sure. Right, next up, we kind of need like a pillow. So let me add in another shape. This one's gonna have to also be resized to about over there. And I think I need to do this one a little bit manually and position it to the back of him here. As I was saying, kind of like a different type of pillow. Just to make the seat here a little bit more comfortable for our tiny Sasquatch. All right, and lower this part down. All right, there we go. We got his seat. We got everything built up so far. Now, let me try to focus on actually making the crane itself start moving and working. I still have a little bit more work to do here, of course, and the actual big crane system, right? The pulley system itself. So let me see if I can watch this one better. So this is kind of the pulley that we're seeing right now. We're gonna have to build this whole giant thing up. Let me first of all try to add a system here where we can actually control. Look at Sasquatch glitching out. And I know exactly why he's glitching out like that, of course. What the heck? Where did Sasquatch go? Oh, he's right here. Let me remove him for now because we don't really need him. Alright, so this whole system is gonna be our thingamajig that's gonna rotate left and right. Like this, right? That's how we gotta make this thing rotate. Okay, so in order to make this thing rotate, let us see. If I simply place rotator on it, let me also make sure it's gonna rotate the correct position. Is that center, I wonder? It's not. As you guys can see, it's kind of moving very weirdly. And we definitely don't want that. Okay, let me move this one up then. Okay, so where is the center? That's what I want to see. Why is this one centered up to the... Oh, it's probably because there are some invisible shapes. That's why. Yeah, I think there are some invisible shapes going a little bit too much on the left side. That's why we're seeing this thing not being positioned in the middle. And that is kind of an issue. Because we want this entire thing to move properly. Okay, let me see here. Then I think we got some cuts over here that we gotta solve. So these ones, I need to make sure we are not having them way too far away. These cuts needs to be properly positioned here. If they go off too much, I think the rotator is gonna consider them as shapes, and he's gonna take them into a calculation when we're placing that rotator. So let me make sure I get these ones in. On this side at least. Let's do the same for here as well. Alright, that has been solved. Let's also do the same for this cut. Let's do the same for this cut. And the same for these cuts over here as well. Alright, so now as you guys can see, actually, has he moved? I don't even know if it moved. It definitely did not move at all. Why is this one the middle? Shouldn't be a little bit to the left. Let's see here. What's happening? Okay, let's grab that. So he's saying that the middle is about here. So I can move this one a little like that. Okay. So he's saying that the middle is right over there. And let's just analyze a little bit and see what's happening. If that is the middle, if I copy paste this one, no, it's going way off, as you guys can see. So something is causing this issue. But what? Yeah, there's probably some invisible shape or somewhere that I'm not really noticing. And because of that invisible shape going too much on the left, oh, you know what? I think did I see it? No. It's not that. It's nothing up there. In that case, what I'm going to do, let me actually remove this one. And I'm going to place another one, just in case that one may have gotten glitched. So let's grab another rotator. Place it in. Alright, let's see. It definitely did not center. Did it center? No, it's also a little bit too much to the right as well. So something is off, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, Randy, thank you very much for joining so far, buddy. Thank you very much for joining. Alright, so, as I was saying, this is still gonna rotate quite strangely. But I wonder why. I wonder what's causing this. What if I grab this rotator, I place it at the bottom? Is that gonna do anything else? No. So look at that. That is moving it a little bit higher. So what is it actually? Ah, there we go. So this is the thing. This is the entire thing that's causing it to go a little bit slanted to the right side, right? This entire shape here. I wonder why though. I could also fix it by simply copy pasting pieces like this. Yeah, look at that. You know what? This might actually work a little bit better. Yeah, this may actually fix it. So let me grab this piece. Add it in here. And I will fix things up. All right, let's see. Let me grab this. Bring it over all the way to this side. Let me then go ahead and add... Actually, I'm gonna grab the cut. Yeah, hold up. After the crane is done, can you play Spider, a cool new game on Apple? I already played the game Spider on the channel. I never finished it, unfortunately. But I already played Spider on the channel if you want to go ahead and check it out. It is a really, really cool game for sure. I agree. I kind of had a blast playing it as well. Alright, there we go. I guess we kind of fixed that issue. And I think now... Yeah, now it definitely looks like it is centered. So we might not have issues anymore. Right, now let's also grab in another part, which is going to be this one. Turn it over like this. Let me also resize this bad boy. Hopefully, by making it like a closed-up box, we're not gonna have any more issues with it. Right. Oh, you know what I'm noticing? This is the issue. Okay, there we go. All right, Matteo, thank you very much, guys, for joining the live stream. Thank you. Don't worry about it. We're definitely gonna make more live streams, and we're definitely gonna enjoy more of these gameplays. And also these builds as well. I cannot wait to actually finish this crane up. Once I'm going to be done here, make sure that the crane is going to rotate the proper way. Wait, what? Why am I not able to rotate this? Once I'm going to make sure it's going to rotate the proper way, I'm going to definitely add in the system and make sure we're going to be able to control it ourselves. Okay, now... if I place it back on the pedestal, just like that, and rotate, it's still kind of, yeah, it's still kind of rotating very weirdly, unfortunately. So I'm still not sure exactly what's the cause. All right, let me see here. Because it definitely looks like it is in the middle now, but I guess it's a little bit off. That's kind of the big issue that I'm having right now. Okay, so if it's rotating, yeah, it's not centered for sure. In that case, one thing that I can do is hold up a minute. Let me lift this up. Remove all of these. Absolutely all of them. Including, of course, these ones. And that as well. And what I want to do is just have this platform being static. It's not going to move. Only the actual crane on top of it is going to move. So if I jump in here and move these, let's see how that's gonna look. Another thing that I gotta do, and I did not notice that I didn't do properly here, is this one's gonna have to move. Okay. Hold up, buddy. I gotta make this one a little bit smaller. Like that. All the way that side. All the way to this side. And I think it's good. Alright. And now, if I grab this bad boy, and I place it on top here, how is it gonna rotate? I think it's good. It may be a little bit off, but it's not noticeable, so it's definitely much better than it used to be. Hey Ryan, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining. Welcome. Alright, so this is properly spinning now. Let me add the controls though to be able to control this thing properly now. So what I'm gonna do, let me see here. Now I did already kind of create a little bit of a system here. As you guys can see, we already have a few cranes that I test out. So I actually created this one to try to figure out how it works, and then I also imported this one from the Dreamiverse to try to figure out how the actual pulley system is gonna work. But before I'm gonna get into it, this is what I need, right? We need a control sensor, we need some splitters, and then I'm gonna need two rotators. One is gonna go to the left side, and one is gonna go to the right side. Okay, hold up. So that's gonna be one of the rotators that I'm gonna have to add, and that's gonna be another rotator I'm gonna have to add. Once I add these two rotators to my own system here, it's gonna work perfectly. So let's see. So this is the entire thing that's gonna have to spin. Let me get myself, first of all, a microchip. Right. This microchip is gonna have two rotators. That's gonna be left rotator, and that's gonna be the right rotator. Right? This is gonna have to be set to 180, 50, 50, and whatever. And it's gonna have to be set to minus 180. So let's add in a minus over here. Okay. Alright. Next up, I am gonna need, as I was saying, a control sensor and two splitters. One is gonna be for left and one is gonna be for right. So let me just copy these ones into that microchip. Right, so this is gonna be the controller. Now the way you set up the controller, you simply set it up to the remote here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna control it with the left stick, right? So when I'm gonna use the left stick on the left side, and then split it up again into plus, which is gonna be this bad boy over here. And that's gonna control the strength of it. And the left side is gonna be controlled by the minus. Actually, another thing that I just noticed that I didn't do is making sure that these are gonna spin it properly. So that's gonna be like that. And then it's also gonna be spin like that. Now, if I am pressing on, or more like if I'm moving the left stick, you guys can see that this thing is activating, right? And if I'm opening these up, just look at these sliders, right? So if I'm going with, look at that, you can actually see them moving left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. So that's what I'm gonna be controlling here. So that's gonna be the left one, that's gonna be the right one. Okay, let me make sure that one is invisible again, so I don't control it. And if you test it out, let's see. Look at that. You can actually control the crane. So now, if I'm actually, yeah, this one. I'm using this camera. If I'm using the controller here to move on the left, the crane moves. If I go on the right, the crane moves. This is so good. It works. But of course, one thing that I gotta do in order to make sure this is not gonna move is I'm trying to actually move the camera. Let me reset and let me add in a camera so that I'm not gonna move it anymore. And let me place a camera right in here so we can actually see this rotating. All right, and now if we test it out and move, there we go. And I'm not controlling exactly where we want the crane to go to. This is so good. I love it. But of course, we still have quite a few more things to do here. When I'm moving it to the left, or actually when I'm moving the right stick, I'm also gonna have to make sure these wheels on the back of it are also gonna turn in order to control the cable itself. That's also gonna have to be something we gotta focus on. But the most difficult part is probably gonna be the actual crane, the big crane that we're gonna have to move around, not this one. And I also noticed a couple of things that I didn't do right. For example, this railing over here, this railing system, should have been for Sasquatch to be able to walk through here and go inside the actual structure itself. Also, this one should have been moved about here somewhere. Yeah, definitely a few things that I could have actually changed to make this look exactly like a sneaky Sasquatch, but I guess it's okay the way it is right now. I really don't mind it, to be honest. What's important is that the whole system is going to work properly. Ivy, yes, this is the first live stream of 2023. Sure. Okay. Well, we got the actual system itself to work, which is working pretty good. More things that we got to do here is, of course, going to be the ability to add another pulley system at the top. But on this side, we got to add a pulley system over here. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. Well, I guess time is flying by when you're having fun. Okay, let's raise this up a little bit. Let me also bring in another one of these. Make it like that. Hold up. We need this one to come over. Will I play VR games? I don't really have a VR. I'd love the brand new VR from PlayStation, but I just don't have it. I mean, it's not out just yet. I think it's coming out February, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't really have any plans on buying it. It's pretty expensive. The thing about me and VR games is that I'm kind of getting dizzy when I'm playing VR games. Maybe the brand new one from PlayStation is going to be a little bit better. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Alright, so the reason we made this is because we are gonna need the cable from this thing to come all the way through here and control the crane. I think this is in the middle of... Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it is gonna be in the middle. Hopefully it is. Alright, next up, we gotta jump into this one. We gotta grab this again. We gotta grab the donut, and we gotta make it black. Yeah, it has to be black. Are they sold out already? Yeah, and it's 600 bucks or 600 euros. It's really expensive for sure. But as I was saying, I'm not planning on getting one. I love one, but it's a little bit too much. What I would also like to get, actually, more than everything, is the brand new controller that PlayStation has. That thing is really amazing. The fact that you can also change the sticks on it whenever you have drift issues with it and stuff like that, which I actually had a lot of drift with all my PlayStation 5 controllers. Every single one of them has drift issues, and I do have, how many I have? I have 2 of them already, and both of them have the drift issue, which is the most annoying thing ever. Hold up, let me raise this up a little bit. And with that, I'm also going to raise the cables because the cables were kind of touching the surface at the bottom here. We definitely don't want that. Keep on making more of these. All right, there we go. That's great. Okay, so we got the cable system is going to have to come from these. Now, what I think I'm going to change, I think I'm actually going to position these ones kind of like in the middle, to be honest. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Although, the thing about the crane is that the crane is actually going to be positioned on this side. Kind of like on the left side of the seat for the crane itself. Okay, so we got that going. Everything is tied up to get there. I gotta jump back in here though, because I gotta bring in some more pulley systems. What I think I want to do is grab this entire system here. Just like that. Jump out of this screen for it. We are gonna lower down its size, which is gonna be about there, I guess. Probably gonna need to be bigger. Yeah, probably gonna need to be bigger. Maybe about there. Just a little bit more. And what we're trying to do right now, I'm trying to create the actual crane itself that lifts things up. I think a little bit bigger should do, or no, I think it's good. I think it's good. All right, in that case. All I'm gonna have to do though is just remove all the cables that we created previously. Oh god. Just the cables. Just the cables, nothing else. Because here, we're gonna only have the crane itself. Nope. Removing the cables only is gonna be a little bit of a problem. Actually, hold on, can I go inside it? No. Alright, there we go. That works. My new Sneaky Sasquatch video got you to 50,000 coins. I mean, it's so easy to actually make money in Sneaky Sasquatch nowadays. It's insane. We have so many jobs that you guys can use in order to start earning coins. It's really not difficult at all anymore. It used to be difficult, but no more. At the moment, it's just way too easy to actually make money in the game. It's just so easy. Alright, if I jump in, this one is separate, but these two are gonna have to be together. Now, I'm wondering. I mean, it's fine. Let's grab that. Yep, and these are all connected. Okay, perfect. Alright, next up we gotta actually make the tall crane itself. That's gonna start moving things around. So how am I gonna make this crane? Let's see. I think I'm gonna just make it on a me just copy this one. Jump inside it and remove what I do not need from it. Such as all of these shapes over here. Okay. These ones. Remove that. Also, we need the color orange again, just to simply make like a straight shape. That's gonna be removed. All right, perfect. So, let's see. I'm looking on the other screen here, trying to figure out how the crane is gonna look. But let me just move it a little bit myself. Okay, I think I understand it. It's gonna have to be pretty long, of course, for a crane to work. You're playing right now in the crane. This is craneception, I'm telling you. You're actually playing in the crane while I'm building the crane itself. Hey, welcome back, Matteo. Welcome back, buddy. Great to see you back. Man, I love it that the changing songs next and previous works so well. It just changed instantly as you typed it in the chat. That is so good. Alright, how long do we want this? It's probably gonna have to be pretty long though, to be able to reach. Okay. So if I get another one to about there, and also kind of try to rotate it as well a little bit, kind of like about, it's a little bit too much, I think. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. It does have to be a little bit, but not way too much. Get a little bit closer here. Also move it a little bit like this. Sure. What I'm thinking is that it might not be long enough though. So for example, if I raise it up like this, as the crane should be, it might be a little bit too short. Yeah, I think this should actually be a little bit too short for a crane. For the pulley system itself. Also, not to mention the pulley has to connect to this thing over here. Just like that. While that does this, I also have to move this one a little bit more to here. I think it's a little bit lower than this one, so let me make sure they're going to be on the same level. Star Wars. The color wars already started again in the chat. This one's gonna be over here. Yeah, definitely need it to be taller for sure. So let me start making these things a little bit taller then. Maybe about there should do. So let me grab another one. Better. I think I'm actually gonna have to place these ones in here so we don't really see the shapes coming out. Just like that. So that means that this one's gonna have to go like this. Rotate it a little bit closer. Huh. What do you guys feel? Do you guys feel this is way too long? Or a little bit too short? I feel like it's a little bit too short for a crane, to be honest. In my opinion. And one more thing that I really have to do is make sure it's connected to this one. So that is never gonna work unless I actually start building it out of this. Too short. Yeah, you're right, Matteo. It's definitely way too short. Let me try to rebuild it again. And the way I'm gonna do it is, let me also make sure it's gonna be shiny. Hold up, I need to be square. From here, let's see how tall it's gonna go up. All right. So now, if I simply place like a rotator on, hold up, let me grab the proper tools here. If I simply place like a rotator on this one, and I also make sure I tell this guy to only rotate the proper way. Oh, you know what? He needs to rotate this way. But the thing is, he needs to rotate from this point, not from the middle there. What's he doing? I wish I could actually move this thing to tell it where it should rotate from. Because it shouldn't rotate from that point. It should rotate from lower than that. So I'm not even sure why that's happening. Yeah, I cannot position it where I want it to be positioned. Local space. Can I move it now? No. Okay, anyway. In that case. Let's do it this way. So this, we're gonna have to go inside here. Okay, and now we're gonna have to have these two connected in a single folder. And now if you rotate, there we go. This thing needs to rotate. Okay, okay, that's more like it. And if I simply place a rotator now, this one, let's see if I fixed it. Okay, I think I did. Or maybe not. Yeah, definitely not. So annoying. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna figure this out a little bit later on. For now, let me see. This one is apparently a little bit too short. Let me try to make it a little bit longer. Okay, so maybe like about... Wait, why can't I move it again? Maybe like about there? Yeah, I think that should be good. So it's 6 degrees, connected over on this point. Grab another one and place it on this side as well. So for this bad boy, hopefully it's gonna be aligned though. Figuring out if it's gonna be a little bit aligned is gonna be a bit of a problem, but I think the way I'm gonna be able to do is simply... It's not aligned. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a problem. Let me just grab this. Try to make sure they're all aligned. Hey Andrew, welcome buddy. Welcome to the stream, Andrew. Alright, get this one down. Just like that. I'm just gonna connect them together and then figure out if they're all positioned properly. Okay. Make sure I can rotate this one. Place it over here. Alright, there we go. And now if I move this onto this side, let's see if the other one at the top is positioned right. If not, we're gonna move it in place. And yeah, I know it. It was a little bit off, just a few millimeters. And this means this one also needs to be bigger like that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you know what? I think this is gonna be the correct position, the correct size for the crane itself. Alright, looking good. Next up. Let me just grab this bad boy. Wait, why can I not move it? I'm not trying to resize it. I'm trying to move it down, buddy. Because we gotta connect these pieces together as well. So it's gonna have to be about here, I guess. Okay, let me resize this one real fast. And with this one, I'm just gonna add the controls of it on the right stick, which should be pretty easy. I mean, if we have the ability to rotate the entire crane with the left stick left and right, we should also be able to rotate it up and down pretty easily, kind of using the same system. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna work just great. Smaller. Go back inside here, and that one's already working. Okay, there we go. All right. Is this how I made the 3D fries? Yes, it is. That's exactly how I made it. I made it in Dreams. I could actually show you guys how I made it. Let me just save this because we've been streaming for quite a bit here. Save. And if I'm going to be jumping into the fries one, don't save. We already saved it online, so we're good. So if I'm going to jump into, let's see, these are the fries, right? So this is the one that he was asking about. Actually, I kind of like, hold up, let me go back here for a second. I kind of like this one more. So the way we actually did this is quite simple. First of all, we have like a cut circle where we have placed this fry system. And if I play this, you guys can actually rotate right now and see how this works. So this is how we made it. We made it in Dreams. It's pretty easy. We just have like this cube, this yellow cube coming out of the ground. And when he hits his final point here, it just disappears and all these fries kind of spawn in exactly in the same position, and the next cube coming out is just pushing them away. And it's actually really, really easy to do, and it's all, of course, just animation. If I jump into the code here, the logic, it's just this timeline. It's just this simple animation with emitters. And of course, those emitters are emitting invisible fries. These are the fries that are invisible, and these are just popping in exactly where that cube comes in. And once these fries could pop in, they spawn in, the cube actually disappears, and another cube appears at the bottom and starts pushing these ones, and so on. It's pretty easy to do. All right, let's jump back into our crane here. Edit. So, actual crane itself, of course, is gonna have to connect at the top here as well, and also here. Okay, let me grab actually this tool. Grab this one over. Nope. Rotate. Why? Why do we rotate like that though? There you go. That's how I want it to rotate. Oh no, actually, what the heck? It's so weird. I'm gonna jump into this one then. I'm gonna grab the orange color then, and I'm gonna make a brand new shape. That was so weird. You thought I used a different software for the satisfying videos? Yeah, I definitely just use Dreams. I don't know any other 3D programs. I think I also typed it in the comments there, in the description of the video, that it was made in Dreams. It was also inspired by some really popular creations as well, so I cannot really take all the win for that. I got some inspiration from other satisfying videos. The links are also in the descriptions of the entire video, not the shorts. The shorts are just giving you a link for the entire video. I just wanted to see if I could actually make some satisfying videos in Dreams, because as you guys know, Dreams is pretty limited. Can't really do that much in Dreams, but I was curious if you can actually make something really cool with it. And apparently you can, with some limitations of course. Right, we got this one connected. Next up we got it connected over here as well. Yeah, I'm having a blast with Dreams, let me tell you all. Ever since I discovered Dreams, I'm actually using it quite a bit. I'm really enjoying it. Making stuff in Dreams is really, really fun. Right, we got that one. I don't know, Tao. Well, we're gonna be done with the crane, I guess. And we're not really that far away from finishing up the crane. Alright, this one should be going about here. Just like that. Alright, perfect. That should work. I don't need one at the bottom because that's not even going to be visible, so I'm not even going to bother to place one over there. Next up, I think if I'm not mistaken, there is one thing that I should have done with the crane, although I think I'm just going to leave it as is. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was going to get a little bit closer on this side as well. Not only at the bottom here, but I think that works. I think it's fine. Doesn't have to be exact replica. Alright, next. What we're going to have to do is make connections, right? Like a zigzag connection, that's what we're gonna have to do here. So from this point, I gotta make a straight one that's gonna go all the way to the top. Just like that. Grab this one, bring it over here. By the way, Mateo, we gotta jump into... I cannot wait to start playing some more Grounded Buddy with you because we are just about to finish the game. I prepared everything for the final battle of Grounded. I haven't done it yet because I waited for you to also join with me. But we also have to do some boss battles as well. We gotta defeat that big spider that we both know about at the hedges. And also there's another spider that we're supposed to defeat. As well, so I'm waiting for you to we're gonna be able to play together and see if we can defeat them. But I think it's gonna be on Monday, as I was saying. We're gonna have to be able to record on Monday and finish up those battles. It's gonna be really epic. I cannot wait. And then we're also getting very, very close to the end of the actual game, as I was saying. Okay, I guess we can actually kind of get this one a bit like that. Yeah, that looks great. Let's bring this one over here. What's your favorite area? that I made in Dreams so far. The thing is, I made so many things in Dreams. If we're talking about Tiny Sasquatch, only Tiny Sasquatch, I think my favorite area that I created in Dreams in Tiny Sasquatch might actually be the cave by the campground. You guys know that I have 2 caves in Tiny Sasquatch, right? We have the cave at the campground. We also have the cave in the mountain. I think I'm also gonna have to move this pulley to this side so it kind of connects to this properly. Yeah. Yeah, the cave is kind of my favorite area. But if you're talking about things that I completely made in Dreams, not only in Tiny Sasquatch, I think we should also talk about... hold on, let me bring this one over here. Another project that I started that I'm definitely going to get into more once I'm going to be done with Tiny Sasquatch here, which is a completely different game. And that one, I've made some really beautiful locations that I cannot wait to make some more. But the town is definitely not my favorite location. Maybe it's your, Mateo, but the town is not my favorite location that I made in Dreams because I'm not really happy with the result of it, to be honest. I feel like I can make it better, to be honest, yeah. But yeah, if you're talking about Tiny Sasquatch, I think the cave is definitely my favorite location. The one at the campground. Right. You like my satisfying videos? Thank you, buddy. I worked a lot on them, to be honest. It took me so many hours. I've spent so many hours trying to make those satisfying videos. I never had any other plans with those videos. It was just I guess, fun project that I decided to do just to see how it goes. Nothing else. I should have actually built these ones in a mirror. Would have probably been a little bit easier. That's fine. Got another one here. This is gonna go at the top, right about here. And another one here. And another one here. And another one here. Oh, that one is off. There we go. And just a couple of more. I think this is gonna be the last one. Yeah, should be good. All right, let me also fix up the sizes. Also copy paste, of course. When you're building stuff in Dreams, it's a lot of copy pasting that you gotta do. I guess that's why it's so easy. It's also really, really fun to do. Right, there we go. Get this one down. Man, this game is getting me hyped. Kind of makes me feel like playing Fortnite right now. What the heck? Kind of has like that hype factor to it. Get your squads and jumping into a battle. Up. Go. Close this one up as well. So as I was saying, there is a creator that has started making a project, a secret project, inspired by the brand new Pinocchio that Guillermo del Toro has created, and man, it looks absolutely insane. What he managed to achieve there, it's just so good, so good. The puppet that he created looks exactly like the one from Guillermo del Toro. Not to mention the world itself that he's building kind of has like the same style of Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I have a feeling I also need to add in a final one here. Kind of like this to close it up. Yeah, I feel like this looks much better. Okay, and lastly, close it up here as well. All right, there we go. That is more like it. Now, let me try to see if I can actually figure out how to also make this entire system also work, as I'm going to be using the right stick to move it up and down, similar to what we're doing to move this left and right? So, let me move these ones over here. Let me add in another microchip for moving the entire crane left and right. These are gonna go in here. So this one's gonna be called crane. And the next floor is gonna be called pulley. So that's the crane. Actually, I think I gotta add in a new folder on this one if I'm not mistaken, right? I only want to move this thing. Let's see. And also want to move it only from this spot over here. I don't want this entire thing to move. I only want to move it from this exact spot over here. Yeah, just like that, right? This is how it has to move. Okay. In that case, how do I make sure it's gonna move only from here? Well, we're gonna have to use a different system then. That's gonna have to be connected to these ones. Go in here and I add a microchip to rotate. Yeah, it's rotating that. Let me get this one up. It's gonna have to be on the sides. As you guys can see, it is rotating, right? But I also need this thing to be rotated. I know that it is stuck to it, so why is it not rotating? I think it's not rotated because this needs to be attached to this other one. So the way this is gonna work, let me see if I can actually attach it. Motor, bolt joint, bolts. Yeah, I think I gotta add some bolts over here. Hold up. So this entire system is gonna have to be bolted down. So there's a bolt here. Connected to this one. No. Add a bolt over here. The one and only gaming show. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make this system to work here. As I was saying, if I move this one like this, it is working right. But I want it to rotate from this point, exactly from this point where I'm actually doing right now. Of course, I can definitely use joints and attach it to them. And I think that may be what I gotta do in order to make this work. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. So let me go ahead and add bolt. This bolt's gonna have to be added to this thing. But I'm gonna have to, of course, make sure it's centered. So this thing needs to go to about here. Center it down with this one. I already messed it up, never mind. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Try to place it in the middle, but for some reason I'm not getting a middle point for this grid. That's why I'm absolutely hating this grid sometimes that Dreams has. Sometimes I just do not understand it. Just doesn't want to listen. No. Hold up, what? Come on, dude. Please want to listen to me. Am I gonna add weight physics for the crane? That could be cool, as you have to lift up too much higher based on the weight of the package. I don't think I'm gonna add a weight limit or anything like that, because there's no weight limit in Sneaky Sasquatch either. You can add whatever weight you want with a crane. I mean, this crane is absolutely insanely big, so you're not gonna be able to lift up things that are way too big for it. I mean, anything you want to lift, you're going to be able to. There's not going to be things that are going to be too big that cannot be lifted. All right, hold up. Let me just save and come back because the grid kind of messed up. Yeah, I mean, the size of this crane is insane. Also, in Sneaky Sasquatch, if you're going and trying to lift something, you can actually lift everything that you can try to lift in the game. So there's definitely not going to be objects that you cannot lift in here. Alright, let me grab the bolt again and hold up. Okay. You know what? This thing is messing me up. I don't even want to try this anymore. It's so annoying. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish building it for now, because I cannot understand this system. Okay, so next up we need to keep on adding these ones in. Copy paste it this way. Make sure we add them over here. Of course, they're also gonna have to be like one like this, straight up. And one from corner to corner. That's the way I'm going to actually do it. So, make sure these are positioned properly. And also aligned. Okay, so that's one. Of course, we're going to have one over here in between them. This takes a lot of work to try to finish building these lines. If I had a mirror mode that I could have used, that would have probably made it so much easier. Okay, so we got one there, one here. This bad boy goes over here. Hey Joshua, welcome buddy, welcome Joshua. Nope, it's not right. Cool guy. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to live stream. Perfect. Another thing we're gonna have to work here is try to add a rope system to the actual pulley itself, that it is gonna animate up and down as we try to pull things in. So that is definitely gonna be something as well that we're gonna need to have. So maybe we're gonna have like a different button as well. That's gonna control the size of the rope, how long it is. Because in Sneaky Sasquatch, you can only control, of course, this crane going up and down. Actually, the pulley going up and down, and also this crane going left and right. That's the only thing you can control. So maybe we're also going to be able to have like another control that's going to allow you to control the cable length as well. So we could definitely have that. All right, there we go. That looks great. And again, I could have like more of those lines going one like this, like in zigzag. I don't even know if that's gonna be necessary, to be honest. I feel like this is all we need. I mean, look at that. Oh yeah, this looks really good. It is working, and I'm pretty happy with the result. It took us about 3 hours to build the crane so far. It's still not done, of course, because we still have quite a bit more work to do. But it's looking great. One thing that I can, of course, have. Let me jump in here for a second. Let me grab the gray color and cylinders. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to actually create something to make sure it's kind of visible that these cylinders are moving. So for example, if I have that guy over there, let me put it in a little bit more. Pull in another one. There we go. Hold up. That's 1, 2. There we go. Just trying to align them properly here first. So that's 1, 2. Did I mess it up? 1, 2. Right. Grab another one, place it in here, and there's 1, 2. Set 1, 2. Grab another one, place it in here. Alright, that's more like it. And the reason I did this is because when I'm actually turning them, I want to be able to see. I want to actually tell that these things are turning. Hold up, buddy. Drag this one this way. Let me make it pretty long as well, because it's gonna have to go through this side. There we go. That is good enough. All right, more like it. Once I'm gonna get it to rotate, it's gonna be much better. Like the face cam. Yeah, I was just trying to give you guys more possibility of seeing the face cam from more perspectives. So I love that you guys are appreciating that part of the stream there. All right. Gotta do the same here as well. hate it when it disappears. Show me how to download Dreams on PlayStation? You just go in the store and search for Dreams, buddy. It shouldn't be that difficult, eh? I'm pretty sure you already got yourself other games on the PlayStation Store, right? I'm building this on Dreams boss, baby. Dreams is only available on the PlayStation, sorry about that. Oh, and I messed up. Alright, let's get it here. Just like that. So this one's gonna have to go all the way like that. Alright, and the reason we did this is gonna be pretty simple to see right now. Let's see, I'm gonna need another one of these microchips. Placed inside here. Let me actually choose this shape. All right. Okay, this one is gonna have to be rotated this way then, just like that. It goes left. This one is going to go right, but it's gonna have to be, I guess, this way. Okay. This one's going that way. This one's going that way. All right. But we are gonna go with the right stick this time. So we're gonna control these ones with this other stick. It's gonna be up and down. This one's going left and right, but I want it to be for up and down. So let me move this one. No, wait, what? This needs to go on Y. Right, there we go. So we're gonna be controlling up and down. All right, and now if I test it out, as you guys can see, those wheels are actually kind of spinning. Actually, hold up. Oh no, what's happening? Wait, what? Why is he staying like that? Something got messed up there. What the heck? So why is this one getting messed up then? Yeah, when I'm moving this, that one is staying behind for some reason. What? Why? But if I'm going up and down, you guys can see that it's actually moving. But I understand why it's staying behind when I'm doing this. Why? Why is it actually doing that? That's so weird. It shouldn't be moving. Oh yeah, no, it's okay. What? What? Why is it detached? Huh. No collision then. What? I don't understand why it's detached. I'm so confused. Stantin, how do you play Dreams? I looked it up, I can't find that. Well, if I jump out and I go, for example, in here, all you gotta do is just PlayStation Store. You go into search and simply search for Dreams. Boom. There we go. The first one that you can find is this game right here. It's for PlayStation 4 though, but it works on PlayStation 5 as well. But this is the one. Oh no, never mind. This is the Art of Dreams. So don't install the Art of Dreams. You actually need to find the game Dreams, right? So in order to find the game Dreams, I guess you can go inside this one, the Art of Dreams. You can select the version. And here you select Dreams, the game, this one, PlayStation. So there are three. There's the Music of Dreams, the Art of Dreams, and Dreams, the game itself. So this is the one that you need, the next one. So in order to do it, again, once you search for Dreams, you find this one, you go in it. Instead of downloading it, go into select version, your product, actually select version over here, and you install the first one. That's how you do it. But when you search it, you should be able to find it. Back to the game. Right. So why is this one staying behind? Is it because I just added this chip on it? That just doesn't make sense. You can't find it. That's weird. That's very weird. Maybe try, if you have an app, install yourself the PlayStation Store app and buy it from there. So if I delete that microchip and I now go and play, yeah, look at that. Now it's not disappearing anymore. So why does it not allow me to move this entire thing? What? That is very, very weird. I'm gonna be guessing what's happening here. Is... Okay, so this rotator needs to be spinning this entire thing. So you, buddy, need to affect this entire object. Although he should be already doing that. Let me place him here, I guess. This guy is going to be placed here. Now when I turn it, oh, now it's staying behind. Okay. So apparently this is something that's doing the issue. Very interesting. Let me move these things back inside then. What I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna grab this chip, go inside the folder, and place it in here. Right, and now everything is staying behind. Okay. Oh god. Everything is getting messed up now. What the heck, dude? Why is the game even doing this? This is very strange. It's extremely strange why it does it like that. And the other ones are just not moving alongside with it. Because they're all like inside one folder, right? So why does it decide to do this though? So all these, yeah, they are all in a group. And if I ungroup them, it's still doing the same thing, of course. Marvel's Spider-Man. Yeah, I know. Spider-Man 2 has been announced. I know that. Yeah, the crane looks great, but I'm having some issues right now, unfortunately, trying to understand how to control it properly. Because I'm not being successful at all with controlling this thing. At the moment, it's not working anymore because we disconnected it. What if I just leave it outside of it and I simply jump inside? Okay. Thank you very much, Ivy, for joining the live stream so far. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, we're just about to end the live stream very soon. I'm just trying right now to understand why the system is not working as it should. Okay. So this needs to connect to this. This also needs to connect to this. Okay, so now, yeah, that last one stays behind for some reason. Why? Why is he staying behind? I'm guessing it's because this chip is inside, right? I guess I'm gonna just remove this chip. Placing it here for now. So now it moves right. All I gotta do though is make sure I kind of do the same with the other chip as well. So let's grab this one here. Let's grab these ones and place them over here. Bugs, always bugs, trying to figure out things, of course. Bugs are the most annoying thing ever. Alright, so the one that I want to rotate is this bad boy. Only this one. So you, I'm going to connect to this. And you are also going to connect to this. Nope. Alright, so now, again, if I rotate that, it just does that thing. But if I go up and down, as you guys can see, the wheel is spinning up and down, right? But because I'm connecting the rotating thingamajig to it, that's why it's doing this crazy stuff. And that's why it's getting completely disconnected from the entire crane. Is Dreams free? Unfortunately, no, it's not. I don't know, I think it costs 20 bucks. I'm not sure exactly. It's not showing me the price anymore on PlayStation because I already own it. But I guess you guys can check it out and see how much it costs. So the reason I placed those circles on it is because when you're spinning it, you are seeing them spinning. So this way you know that it's doing something. But the problem that I have right now is that the entire thing is spinning except for that thing. And that is extremely annoying. I don't understand why it's getting disconnected from the entire system. It should just be spinning, but on top of this. Strange. That is very, very strange. Very strange indeed. Because it's all placed in a folder. So I don't get it. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. And I have a feeling if I do the same system, if I use the same system here with this crane to get it go up and down, it's also gonna disconnect from the entire crane itself when I'm gonna move it left and right like this, right? So I gotta find probably a different way to move these ones so that it doesn't disconnect anymore. Because, for example, if I simply leave that rotator on, as you guys can see, it is rotating constantly, but as soon as I do this, boom, it disconnects. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on trying to figure this out, but at least this is kind of the crane so far. What I also have to make sure I figure out how to do is how to get this thing to go up and down. Only this bad boy. He's the only one I want to get up and down like this in order to lift things, I guess. And also go all the way, I mean, I guess, maybe like maximum this. Yeah, it can only go up this high. Or maybe not this high because the cable is going to go through here. So it's probably gonna have to go a little bit lower, maybe like about here, so that the cable is straight up like this. Interesting. Is there a kid mode? A kid mode in Dreams? Usually people don't post any root stuff or stuff like that because Sony doesn't allow it. They're gonna get banned. So it's pretty safe. It's usually pretty safe. One thing that we could do about this one, though, could create like another microchip over here. And for this microchip, we can have like a timeline maybe. And on this timeline, we can have some recordings done, right? First of all, nope. We're gonna have this one. I think it's a little bit too much. Maybe like about over there. Maybe a little bit more. Hold up. Let me try to get it a little bit more. Maybe about there. It's a little bit too much. Let's go with just 2 more degrees. Yeah, 2 more degrees. That should be the max. I'm also going to want another keyframe. And this keyframe is going to tell it to go a little bit higher though. I think that is going to be the max over here. Just like that. Alright, so we can go low just like that, as low as possible. We can connect these ones together. Okay. One thing that we can actually do here is get ourselves this control sensor. And also the splitters as well. And when I'm going to tell this to go up and down, it's going to have to split it up and down. Just like that. And when it's down, it's gonna go, I think... Yeah, we gotta connect it to the timeline of this thing. To the playhead. Let me see. How do we do that? Playhead position. So, minus... Oh, I cannot connect to this. Start, playhead. Nope. So minus is going to connect here. Plus is also going to connect here. So, oh, there we go. It kind of works, as you guys can see. We can kind of move this up and down like this. It's a little bit glitchy at the moment as I'm trying to figure out the system, how it works. But this is kind of a slight idea, just to so that you guys can see how the result is gonna be. It's pretty annoying at the moment the way it works though. But we are gonna figure it out eventually. It's kind of glitching out a little bit here. But I think actually the way you do it, in order for this to not go like that, is you gotta make sure these are gonna be set to keep the changes. So now, actually is it staying? No, it's not. Yeah, it's a little bit glitchy. But I will figure this out eventually. We are gonna make this thing work properly. It is so weird the way it's glitching out. Interesting. Anyway, guys, that being said, I think this is going to be the end of the live stream for now, guys. Thank you all very much for joining on the live stream here. I hope we had a wonderful time. I'm not quite done exactly yet because I still have quite a bit of work to do here in order to get the crane to work properly, to get the hand of the crane to work, to also get the crane here to rotate without getting that thing to move. But at least, as you guys can see, when I'm moving this, the actual crane itself, it's staying on the same position. It's also moving along with it. So I guess we're gonna have to do this instead. We're definitely gonna have to find a different system in order to get this to rotate properly and make it work. But anyway, guys, that being said, thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one very soon. Bye, everybody.